He is a challenging individual. It was challenging for me coming from the disciplined, highly process-oriented ExxonMobil Corporation where everybody sang from the same hymnal or you got kicked out of the choir, and to go to work for a man who is pretty undisciplined, doesn't like to read, doesn't read briefing reports, doesn't like to get into the details of a lot of things, but rather just kind of says, look, this is what I believe, and you can try to convince me otherwise, but most of the time you're not going to do that. So it was really, for me, a challenge of, okay, I see your objectives, and I'll be very frank with you, I could sign on to just about all of his objectives. They're good for America. Our differences were always on tactics. When the president would say, well, here's what I want to do, and here's how I want to do it. And I'd have to say to him, well, Mr. President, I understand what you want to do, but you can't do it that way. It violates the law. It violates a treaty, and he got really frustrated when we would have those conversations. I'd say, now here's what we can do. And if you want to do that, we've got to go back to the Congress and we've got to get this law changed. And which is nothing wrong with that. Nothing. And I told him, I'm ready to go up there and fight the fight. If that's what you want to do and you want to change this law, I'll go up there and help you. But I think a lot of it was I didn't know how to conduct my affairs with him any other way than in a very straightforward fashion. And I think he grew tired of me being the guy every day that told him you can't do that. And let's talk about what we can do. That's very